Raise your hand if since childhood you have hated homework in academic assignments. Raise your hand if all your life you have suffered from having 1,000 thoughts in your head at the same time. And raise your hand if you are too creative and to every problem you find 10 different solutions. All right. Hello. Nice to meet you. My name is Lady Villalba, and I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was 23 years old. Due to this diagnosis, I have realized that many of my problems and difficulties, both academically and in my daily life, were not because of laziness or because I didn't want to do them, but it was because of the disorder that I couldn't perform them normally. Since I was a child, people have said that I'm very intelligent and very active and very smart, that my education has been integral. But in reality, all my knowledge right now is due to hyper focuses that I had has as a child and hyper fixations that made me learn a little bit of everything throughout my life. On the other hand, and in spite of having a lot of knowledge in different subjects, I can also say that due to ADHD, I have lost, a school year, and I have been 6 years trying to finish my university career that was supposed to finish in 5 years because of ADHD generates limitations that don't allow me to concentrate in class or at home to do my homework. Besides that, if these works don't equate my interest, they become 6 times more difficult to develop. For this reason and other many reasons, not only me, but millions of students around the world have given up or left aside their careers because they don't see that university or teachers give classes taking into account the neurodivergent people. So today I want to tell you about three important aspects of the disorder. First, how ADHD affects the educational process of millions of college students. Second, what are the challenges faced by people with ADHD in their daily life? And finally, what strategies can be used or not only at the educational level but also in their daily life to facilitate their psychosocial development. All right, we are going to start. Considering that the attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is a neurodevelopmental condition, we can demonstrate that the disorder presents not only mental challenges in students, but also emotional and social challenges that affect their educational process in a notorious way. The disorder is characterized by persistent patterns of inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. It is important to recognize that ADHD is not a personal choice or the result of laziness, but a neurobiological condition that affects an individual's daily life. However, students with ADHD can develop random skills and abilities that turn them into a little surprise box that allow them to better develop competences in whatever subject interest them, interest them. However, college students with ADHD often face challenges such as organizing their assignments, socializing with peers, maintaining focus during classes, their own mental health and well-being, overstimulation of the senses, anxiety, masking, and ineffective time management that can hinder academic progress. In addition, things that for neurotypicals may be regular or easy to develop for people with ADHD can be overwhelming. We need to take into account that the development of self-regulation skills and the availability of supportive resources for a university can help students cope with their academic and emotional challenges associated with the disorder. In addition, university staff should be trained to recognize and support neurodivergent students effectively. Because of the implementation of these accommodations, universities can empower students with ADHD to reach their full potential. Because these type of students are often the best in the classroom, the most communicative people, and the most engaged most of the time. So universities could look for different ways to help them enjoy their college life. Me, for example, I write everything down. I have like 100 alarms, one every 15 minutes, and I repeat things in my mind constantly to not forget them. Every day I try to learn more techniques to be more aware of my reality. It doesn't matter how hard we try. The neurons don't work well at all. We can live our life normally and more if all people are aware of the disorder and people stop thinking it is a game or it is not a serious issue. All right, that's all for today. Thank you so much and bye bye.